Hi, my name is Kelly, and I've had a fascination with artificial intelligence's visual interpretation of words from books. Today's video will be created from Ayn Rand's classic, Anthem. Thanks to subscriber TL for the suggestion. If you're not familiar with Anthem, it's a dystopian novel set in a future society where individuality is outlawed and collectivism reigns supreme. So the purpose of my video is wonder and amazement, actually. So far, AI has been creating stunning visual arts inspired by the words and the themes of the Bible and Orwell's 1984. Each image you see on the screen is a unique representation of a specific phrase or concept from the book, brought to life through the creative use of AI algorithms, using both ChatGPT and Leonardo.ai. By visually interpreting the words of Anthem, this video aims to inspire viewers to think deeply about the importance of individuality and the dangers of collectivism, just as the author, Ayn Rand, had written. So if you're a fan of Anthem, or if you're simply interested in the fascinating intersection of AI and literature, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this visual journey through the world of Ayn Rand's masterpiece. The World Council. They are a global government that rules the entire world. In this world of the future, individuals possess no rights. The World Council is the highest governing body, the ultimate set of rulers who dictate policy to the rest of the world. Unmentionable times are the days of the past when humans still possessed individual rights and political freedom. The dictators regard those past days as evil because humans were living for themselves and not for others. It is unlawful to speak of these days when individuals were free to pursue their own happiness. Great truth. That's the belief that human beings are not individuals but mere fragments of the whole. This society has been indoctrinated with the view that individuality is unreal, that the human race is like an ant colony in which each person is not a single separate whole but an appendage of a larger social unity. Great Rebirth is the period in which the unmentionable times end and the one great truth is taught. During this time, political freedom is wiped out and belief in living for one's own happiness is eradicated. This is the beginning of the dictatorship in which humans must exist exclusively to serve their brothers and sisters. Council of the Home are the leaders of a particular barracks where a group of persons reside. Because this society supposedly has no individuals, all decisions are made by a subgroup that controls the larger group. Council of Vocations is the group of rulers whose specific function is to decide an individual's occupation. By forcing the best young minds into manual labor, the leaders hope to quell any potential intellectual dissent to their regime. Home of Scholars is the residence of intellectuals and scientists whose task is to gain knowledge and discover new truths. Science of Things, research into the phenomena of nature. This primitive society has only the most rudimentary of scientific knowledge, and it has regressed into a second dark age in which most knowledge of freer periods has been lost. This society believes the earth is flat, the sun revolves around it, and bleeding is a method of curing ailments. The transgression of preference is the sin of choice, which occurs when a person favors an activity or person based on independent judgment. Any exercise of independent evaluation is banned by this society. Home of the Useless is where the elderly of the society are sent at a mere 40 years of age. They are thought to be too worn with toil to be of further use to society. This society is so lacking in knowledge of nutrition, medicine, and science that the life expectancy has shrunk back into the early 40s. In the 1930s, a number of U.S. intellectuals and politicians praised both the Nazi and communist systems as noble experiments, and support for communism as Marxist ideology continues among many American intellectuals. A striking aspect of this society's war on the individual is its collectivization of the language, its eradication of all singular first-person references such as I or me. By extirpating these words, the rulers have removed the possibility of even thinking in individualistic terms. The collectivism of this society is not permitted to think. If the individual must serve an all-powerful state, then it requires obedience from him. Collectivism values a blind, unquestioning allegiance, a willingness to follow orders unthinkingly. Another memorable aspect of this story is the depiction of a collectivist society as regressing into scientific, technological, and industrial collapse. A future dark age, if you will. Human societies have and always will choose freedom over tyranny. The mind may lay dormant, but never extinct. No dictatorship can kill the human capacity to choose liberty. If you have a favorite story that you'd like to see visually translated, leave me a comment below. Let me know what it is. Oh, and don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care.